Good evening, guys. So, as our series is going on, so we are back with another video, and today's very interesting topic. We have a Q&A session, and now I don't know anything about this. So Jay Sunday will lead you that he's going to ask some question with me and Arvind, and then we will continue rotation. Now, then I will ask, then Arvind will ask, and then we will sum up it. So let's start.
Okay, first of all, uh, please tell me much about the when will be the gate exam?
Okay,
When will you give a gate?
it will be February 2024 in maybe
Okay.
first week and second week.
Okay. For example, suppose I give you a situation. For
Okay,
example, there is a day when the result of the gate exam has been
okay,
announced and
okay,
you got rank under 100. So,
okay.
what will be your day? What will be your feelings at that moment? So, express and I can say that elaborate it.
Okay, it will be a great day for me because I'm working hard for it. So if I will get a good result, then it's totally fine for me, and I'm very happy at that day. But I think I will not happy more and more, not more excited. I'm just thinking that how much I will get, and I can't explain that how will I feel at that time. Like if I got under 100.
Suppose you have a situation and what will be your family's reaction at that time? Families and friends.
Oh, my family will be very happy because, like my father and mother, they don't know more about GATE, but they know that there is something called GATE exam, which you have to qualify it for your higher degree, higher education, like MTech or getting in PSUs. So actually, my father really want that you must qualify GATE exam, and my elder brother is engineer in BSc, so he have know about GATE exam, so he will be very happy if I will qualify or in under 100 rank, then it will be a great day for us. But I'm very happy about that day, and I will think about my career, that how my life is going to change from that day after I got ranked under 100. So I think everything will be happy for me, and
Mm.
I have no words to explain my feelings more and more. Uh, like okay,
Okay.
I can say only that I will be happy at that day. I hadn't planned anything, that what will I do at that day if I got 100
Mm.
ranks or all such things. But it is pretty sure that I'm very happy at that day.
Okay. Now I will ask Arvind the question.
Sure, I'm ready for that.
Okay. Suppose, not suppose, what do you think about, because you are from a background with a farming background.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about agriculture as a career? Because many people are now pursuing only two things there, medical or we can say engineering. So, how do you see agriculture as a career option?
Yeah, for sure. Agriculture can be a career if you have the knowledge of some.
By youngsters, because it is not famous among youngsters. All youngsters are moving to cities for jobs and MNCs and all.
Yeah, that is a great scenario in the era of farming or agriculture. So when you will see that any of the son of a farmer, the father always say to his son that you should you should take a job, or you should take any government job, so that you will have to work less than him, because the parents think the parents think if their son will become a farmer in his young age, he will have to work hard and harder, you know so if we will think from the point of from their point of view, so they
Right.
are actually right. But there are some things like if you have an particular knowledge of a particular crop or vegetables or fruits, then with the help of which you can build your business and you can earn more money even from a job. So if you have that type of knowledge, and if you can understand the thing that like there is a factor, what should you advise, from which example should I say, like if you have the wait a second.
Like it is dependent on somewhat nature too.
Not yeah, indirectly I can say that
Because you think
uh,
that
yeah, I have discussed some about it sometime to you both, like if you can understand, if there is a life in a job or in a company, or there is a life in a
Agriculture.
farmer. So if we will consider a day, a particular day from the life of both a farmer and employee, so a employee work, I think 8 to 10 hours per day,
Yeah.
or but if we'll think a farmer work, if I'll take average, a farmer work 5 to 6 hours per day, and the farmer work harder from his body, but the employees,
physical work.
yeah, the farmer has physical work and the employee has some mental work.
Yeah.
But since the employee has mental work, he has to join some gym or has to walk over to the roads so that he can physically fit his body. But the farmer do not have to do that. He is physically fit already. But when you will see, since the farmer has only work of 5 to 6 hours per day, you will see their mental health is not good. They are mentally they are not active. uh, uh, when a young boy becomes a farmer, and he will do the same thing for years and years, his mind going to darkness. His mind does not rest in active state. So if you will do a thing, like you have a particular knowledge of a farming of a crop or a vegetable or fruits, and you can surely make it business. But you have to think, you have to keep a thing in your mind that you should not make your mind inactive. You should keep it active, so that your mental health also can be good and your physical health already can be good, if you will pursue agriculture as your job.
Okay.
And
Okay.
from the if we'll think like the money, so I'll prefer agriculture. If I'll prefer agriculture because there is money with family, and employer has money without family,
Okay.
so
Right.
I'll prefer family because this is priceless. So if you can pursue a job, but keep in mind your mind should be active, and you should think about the what is going in the world, and you should also have the knowledge. Like in a class, we have also discussed about education till 12th class. So the education till 12th class should be the personality building. So education is not for only for job. If you have a personality, if you have the courage of learning things day by day, and you keep your mind active for things, then you can also be a farmer. And if still you can work 6 to 7 hours per day, then you can be happy in your life. So keeping these things in mind, I can prefer a job of a farmer, if you have knowledge of a particular thing that you
Oh.
can money at least for eating and something.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so let's proceed the
give the question.
conversation more forward. Now it's my turn to ask question from Jay Sunday and Arvind Gurmi. So
Right.
my first question to Jess because Arvind has answered just. So suppose Jess, you have
Hmm.
got a job with a 50K salary per month in a starting
It
time.
is very less.
No, no, it's just a starting package. Like you had
Okay.
got six LPA, and
Hmm.
you are going to married in the next year. In next year from your job day, like you had taken job today, so you are going to marry in the next year. So tell me in 5 points that how will you proceed with your career after getting the job.
Uh, so I have 1 year for my marriage. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
In your situation, okay. So because I have 1 year, I think 1 year is enough to get a better job.
Okay.
Because okay, I'm doing a job at 50K per month, so I can take it to 1 lakh per month in the 1 year itself. You know that coding is like I'm currently doing, and at that time also, if I'm earning 50K, so it is not that much difficult to get a 100K job
Yeah.
in between the 1 year. So I
Yeah.
will try that. And because when you marry someone, then you have more responsibilities and more expenses. So if you have more expenses, so you need more money, and if you need more money, then you have to do hard work and get the money you want.
Okay.
Right.
Uh,
Now, yeah.
Now, so Jess has given some relevant answers. I expected something more, but it is good. So now I'm going to ask Arvind, like, okay, in just earlier question, Arvind has answered that Arvind will prefer farmer rather than an employee. So
Farmer.
now I'm going to ask Arvind that like you are in CSE third year, and I think now it is the time to choose what do you want. Like if you want you to be a job seeker in any good MNC, or you have to pursue your career in agriculture, then what is your current decision?
Sure. So I have earlier discussed about the every farmer tells his son to take a job so that he has to work less physically. He want his son to be in comfort. So if your father is willing to from you to do something, and you also think it will be beneficiary for you to pursue with a career, you can do that. So now discussing about your question, if I'll get a job and I'll get a good package in some MNC company, then I'll surely join it, and I'll earn money for some years, like for 5 to 6 or for 10 years, and I'll buy I will buy some land in my village. I guess it will be 20 to 30 acre, and then I will start farming.
Okay.
So it will be beneficiary for me, because if I'll start farming from 10 acres, so it will take, I guess, 20 to 30 years to make it 40 acres. If I will join a MNC and I will earn money from that, so it will take 10 years to make the land of 40 years, or of 40 acres. So it will be
Oh.
beneficiary for me to join a company.
Okay, thank you, Arvind. Now you can proceed with the forward discussion, and you have a chance to ask some interesting question with us.
Sure. So, my first question is to you,
Okay.
Jay Sunday.
Okay.
You consider scenario you are stuck in a problem, let's say in a lead code problem or a real life problem, and you have a choice. You can leave it or you can continue with it. But it is a smart work to continue with it, and but if you will no, it is a smart word to leave it because you have less time, but you will continue with it, you will get an experience.
Right.
So consider a scenario of a lead code question, and if you think a question has taken your 2 hours time. And you think it will take more half an hour, and you think that you will solve it in that time. So what will you do in that scenario? And consider a real life scenario that like you are stuck kind of problem, you I don't describe any problem. You can leave it or you can continue with the problem and solve it. So what will you choose?
Okay. So according to your scenario, what I think is you have to face the problem. You cannot run away from your problems in your life and in anything. So suppose if there is a problem, for example, lead code problem is there, and I am stuck on that for about 2 hours and 2.5 hours. So there are actually two choices: to leave or to continue with it. But because it is a lead code problem and I have to solve some more problems and some more work to do in my life, so I will prefer that to leave at that moment. Not completely I will leave that, but I will prefer that I will solve it tomorrow or another day, so that I can have some better approach to solve that question. Because when we solve one question for a very long time, then actually we actually they actually have only one type of mindset to solve that question,
Sure.
and the approach is actually very fixed, that I will follow only that approach. But when you have another day, you will solve it by another manner. You can have some another type of method or some another type of algorithms in your mind which you can think of, and with your fresh mind you can better solve it in maybe half an hour, which in the earlier situation take 2.5 hours, which actually wasted our day. So yes, comparing it with the real life scenario, in real life, for example, you are stuck with a problem, so you cannot think about that all the time. It is not like that you have to run from the problem, but you can say that okay, the problem is there, now I have to fix it. So if today is a problem, and so I can think that I can solve it tomorrow, I can think of some better solutions for my problem. So real life problems and that problems can be
Yeah, yeah.
considered similar, and they can be
Now,
solved in the
yeah,
same fashion
I
as
got your idea. Now
yeah.
I am giving you another scenario, like you are now you are an employee, and you have some group or some what we say the colleagues, and you are living with some of them, like you are in a room where three of you are living, and you are getting disturbed by another two. So what type of mindset you will get? Like, you will also get sometimes you that in that you will have to work on a project with some of your colleagues. So what type of scenario will you follow at that time? That will you face them, or will you be with them, keeping patience in a room, and will you be with them in a project keeping patience? So what do you think about that?
So you are telling that they are actually disturbing me, right?
Yeah,
And what I'm doing, I'm working on a project.
yeah, yeah.
What I'm doing
They
a
are
work.
not disturbing you in your project, but some in some eras, like when you are sleeping, they are singing their music, they are doing some things, like you are getting disturbed.
Okay. First of all, I think patience is very important. First, you should be patient and let because there are some things which you can actually bear. What we can say. Okay, let them do. I will do whatever I want to do. So okay. So actually, there are actually situations. There are two kinds of. There are actually two possibilities which I can possibilities like I can have some anger and show to them that I have problem with you and you should not do this. This can be one solution. Another possibility can be that I am just simply ignoring them and don't reply to them and all that things. So I think both the possibilities are on the opposite side, but you have to take the way of middle way. Like you cannot express very much anger, because if you do that, then it can hurt someone and it can affect your relationship with that person. So in according to my own life and my rules, that okay, if you have not friendship with someone, so don't take any kind of what we can say enemy. You should not have any enemies. If you are not friend, then don't make enemies. So I've just believe that approach. So and according to that approach, I will not say anything, and if I have to do anything, I will just take my silent approach. What I want to do, I will do that. I think you
Um,
have understood what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I was thinking about any approach like you will talk to them about your problem and etc. So thank you for your answer. I am totally agree with you. Now I'll ask a question from Ambush Dwivedi.
Okay.
Ambush, actually you are qualified in a company exam, and you are getting a job in that.
Okay.
So you have two options, like their company is giving you less package in India, or you can understand near your family, and the company is also giving you a higher package outside of India, or we can say that from far away from your family. Don't consider that coming to England or coming to Indore to Riva is have equal time. Don't consider that
Okay.
scenario.
Okay.
Like you can consider that you are far from your family and you are near to your family. When you are near, you will get less stipend or less type of money, and when you far from your family, then you will get more money. And what will be the reaction of your family, and what do you think? Will you continue with the company for how much years?
Okay. So as you have given me two scenarios that if I will live with my family, then I will get less package, and if I will choose to go abroad or some far away from my family, then I will get a good higher package. So, according to my approach, I will choose a higher package and I will go away from my family. And it depends that how much package the company is giving to me. Like if I am going to abroad, then I will expect from it that I will get 1 crore or 2 crore, something type of higher package. Then my first approach is to complete its first tenure, like nearly it's 5 to 7 years. I will complete it within 5 to 7 years. Then I have a lot of money, like I have about 10 crores. Then I will just return to my home. I have enough money to live my life very happily. And after 7 years, 7 years nothing from 40 years. Like if you are going to compare from 40 years to 7 years, then 7 years of your youthness with family is nothing, like you are going to spend 40 years with your family after somewhat 27, 28 age, then I will definitely choose going to abroad and earn money as much as I can. And then after completing first tenure, I will back to my home and enjoy with my family. And then after I will get some less package. That doesn't matter to me because my family needs and everything will be completed. So then after I will leave it and I will take that package only.
Sure. So have you you have also listened about the things like when people goes to abroad or when people are in a big city, they stuck with the company for years and years and don't return back to their homes. So what do you think that will you do that type of things for that
No, 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 no.
you will be stuck in the company. Listen, full
Yeah.
scenario. You will be stuck with the company. Like if you are discussing about if you don't take off the that thing like you are getting an MNC in or any foreign company. I guess you should guess like you are getting a package of 12 LPA
Okay.
and you are in Bangalore.
Okay.
So what do you think? Will you work there for years and years? And what do you think? Will you be come back? And in how much time you will be come back?
Okay. So as you are giving me one option that I had getted 12 LPA from any company in Bangalore, definitely I'm going to choose it because now I have no job and my family condition were not too much good. So definitely I had to join it because I had getted education for this only. But I'm pretty sure, as I had planned for my life, I will leave it after maybe 2 years, 3 years. But definitely I'm going to leave it when my family condition or something is like I'm feeling comfortable that if I will leave the job, then my family will not be my family will not going to face the consequences, and others will not going to face consequences after leaving my job. Then I'm going to leave the job, and definitely I'm going to do some business or going for some government exams or going to do some other thing, but I'm not going to join the MNCs for that 12 LPA. I'm never going to join this.
Okay, Mus, so thank you for your answer. It was a
Okay.
good discussion.
Okay, thank you, Jess and Arvind. As today we had done an interesting session, and I I'm very loved it.